On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning host the Utah Hockey Club as Mikhail Sergachev returns to Amalie Arena. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Thursday, March 27, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning are playing the second of 3 games on this homestand as they have 11 games remaining in the regular season. Their magic number to clinch a playoff berth is now 11. The Utah Hockey Club is in town for the second of 2 meetings this season. The Bolts lost in Utah on Saturday, 6-4. Anthony Cirelli playing them again.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll watch some video and stuff here. Obviously, like I said, we didn't like the way we played that game. They kind of took it to us over there. So we'll be ready to go. We'll, I'm sure, watch some video and be ready to go.
Brendan Hagel spoke about finding consistency ahead of the playoffs.
It's one. I think you got to continue. You got to string some together. The playoffs is the most exciting time of year, and obviously everyone's energy is probably a lot higher going into that first game, but that doesn't mean your execution's where it needs to be.
Now tonight marks the return of defenseman Mikhail Sergachev to Amalie Arena for the first time since his trade to Utah last June. He was traded for J.J. Moser, Connor Geekie, and a couple of draft picks. I'm sure the tribute video in the first time out will be incredible. The Lightning are coming off a 6-1 win over Pittsburgh. Head coach John Cooper talked about rebounding from that road trip.
I've said it time and time again. These are tough ones when you're, different time zones and week-long road trip, and then that first game back. I don't know. Both teams were probably a little sloppy in the beginning, and then things we had to work on defensively that we'd really had lost our attention to detail on the last couple games of that road trip. That was a big focal point going into today.
Tonight is the 1,000th game in Ryan McDonagh's career. He is the 403rd player all-time to reach that mark. With the Lightning, he's played 338 games and has 23 goals and 101 assists. McDonagh's also just 6 block shots away from reaching 2,000 in his career. When he reaches that mark, he'll be just the 8th player to do it. Nikita Kucherov has 70 assists for the 3rd straight season. He is the 10th player in NHL history to do that. The only other active player is Connor McDavid. The other 8 ahead of Cooch are all in the Hall of Fame. Braden Point is 1 goal away from 300 in his career. If he does it tonight, he'll be the 233rd player all-time to reach that mark. The Lightning have reassigned goaltender Brandon Halverson to the Syracuse Crunch. Halverson was recalled and made his first NHL start on Saturday as Jonas Johansson was dealing with a family situation. This move could indicate that Johansson is ready to return. The Lightning have a morning skate today, then they'll host the Utah Hockey Club tonight at Amalie Arena. Puck drop is scheduled for 7:10 p.m. Eastern for our Women in Sports Night presented by Raymond James. Our radio pregame coverage gets underway at 6:30 on 102.5 The Bone and the Lightning mobile app. The game will air on television on FanDuel Sports Network. We're hosting a watch party on Saturday on Ford Thunder Alley at Amalie Arena to watch our animated program of the Lightning Islanders game at 2 p.m. Thunderbug and friends will be there with giveaways, kid-friendly food and beverage specials, ball hockey, music, face painters, balloon twisters, caricature artists, and so much more. For info, go to tampabaylightning.com/TBL Hockey Paradise.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2014 in a shootout.
Sammy Salo takes the puck. Stick handling in on Nabokov. Salo, Deeks, shoots, score! Backhand goal, Sammy Salo.
That's Sammy Salo with the game winner in the shootout. He was the 25th shooter as it went to 13 rounds. The Bolts beat the Islanders that day 3-2. Happy birthday to goalie Kevin Hodson, who played in 40 games for the Bolts from 1998 to 2003. On today's Into the Blue podcast with Gabby Shirley and Ben Pierce, they discuss Anthony Cirelli's tremendous 500th game on Tuesday night, Ryan McDonagh reaching 1,000 games tonight, and the return of Mikhail Sergachev. Into the Blue is available in your favorite podcast app and on the Lightning Audio Network's YouTube channel. Orlando Solar Bears went to overtime to beat the Atlanta Gladiators 4-3. Orlando getting goals from Mark Auck, Kelly Bent, and 2 from Aaron Nazarian, including the game winner in overtime. The Solar Bears will travel to Atlanta next Wednesday to face the Gladiators again. Orlando's magic number to make the playoffs is down to 3. Thank you for listening to the Daily Strike for Thursday, March 27th, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is Hockey Day.